And so today we're announcing something really, really special. It is a partnership of 3 companies, DeepMind, Disney Research, and NVIDIA, and we call it Newton. Tell me that wasn't amazing. I told you the progress of our robotics has been making enormous progress. And today we're announcing that Groot N1 is open sourced. And so today we're announcing something really, really special. It is a partnership of 3 companies, DeepMind, Disney Research, and NVIDIA, and we call it Newton. Let's take a look at Newton. Tell me that wasn't amazing. How do you like your new physics engine? You like it, huh? Yeah, I bet. I know. Tactile feedback, rigid body, soft body simulation, super real time. Can you imagine just now what you were looking at is complete real-time simulation? This is how we're going to train robots in the future. Look how smart you are. Stand right here. Stand right here. That's good.
Welcome to the stage, NVIDIA founder and CEO, Jensen Huang.
Welcome to GTC! Amazing things are born in simulation. Today, we're introducing NVIDIA Isaac Groot N1. Groot N1 is a generalist foundation model for humanoid robots. Groot N1 features a dual system architecture for thinking fast and slow, inspired by principles of human cognitive processing. The slow thinking system lets the robot perceive and reason about its environment and instructions, and plan the right actions to take. The fast thinking system translates the plan into precise and continuous robot actions. Groot N1's generalization lets robots manipulate common objects with ease and execute multi-step sequences collaboratively. And with this entire pipeline of synthetic data generation and robot learning, humanoid robot developers can post-train Groot N1 across multiple embodiments and tasks across many environments. I told you the progress of our robotics has been making enormous progress. And today we're announcing that Groot N1 is open sourced. And so today we're announcing something really, really special. It is a partnership of 3 companies, DeepMind, Disney Research, and NVIDIA, and we call it Newton. Let's take a look at Newton. Tell me that wasn't amazing. Hey, Blue. How are you doing? How do you like your new physics engine? You like it, huh? Yeah, I bet. I know. Tactile feedback, rigid body, soft body simulation, super real time. Can you imagine just now what you were looking at is complete real-time simulation? This is how we're going to train robots in the future. Just so you know, Blue has 2 computers, 2 NVIDIA computers inside. Look how smart you are. Yes, you're smart. Okay. All right. Stand right here. Stand right here. All right, good. Right there. That's good. All right, stand.
NVIDIA Blackwell is 50,000 times faster than the first CUDA GPU. These orders of magnitude gains in speed and scale are closing the gap between simulation and real-time digital twins. And for you, this is still just the beginning. We can't wait to see what you do next.
Well, let's talk about data centers. Blackwell is in full production, and this is what it looks like. It's an incredible, for people, for us, this is a sight of beauty. Would you agree? This is, how is this not beautiful? How is this not beautiful? Well, this is a big deal because we made a fundamental transition in computer architecture. We essentially wanted to build this chip. It's just that no reticle limits can do this, no process technology can do this. It's 130 trillion transistors, 20 trillion of it is used for computing. So it's not like you can't reasonably build this anytime soon. And so the way to solve this problem is to disaggregate it, as I've described, into the Grace Blackwell NVLink 72 rack. But as a result, we have done the ultimate scale-up. This is the most extreme scale-up the world has ever done. The amount of computation that's possible here, the memory bandwidth, 570 terabytes per second. Everything in this machine is now in T's. Everything's a trillion. And this is what, the goal is to build these next generation computers for next generation workloads. And so here's an example of a reasoning model. And in a reasoning model, Blackwell is 40 times the performance of Hopper. Straight up. Pretty amazing. Computer companies all over the world are ramping these incredible machines at scale. And I'm just so pleased and so grateful that all of you worked hard on transitioning into this new architecture. And now, in the second half of this year, we'll easily transition into the upgrade. So we have the Blackwell Ultra NVLink 72. It's 1.5 times more FLOPS. It's got a new instruction for attention. It's 1.5 times more memory. All that memory is useful for things like KV cache. It's 2 times more bandwidth, okay, for networking bandwidth. And so now that we have the same architecture, we'll just kind of gracefully glide into that, and that's called Blackwell Ultra, okay? So that's coming second half of this year. Vera Rubin is incredible because the CPU is new. It's twice the performance of Grace, and more memory, more bandwidth, and yet just a little tiny 50-watt CPU is really quite incredible, okay? And Rubin, brand new GPU, CX9, brand new networking smart NIC, NVLink 6, brand new NVLink, brand new memories, HBM4. Basically, everything is brand new except for the chassis. And this way, we could take a whole lot of risk in one direction
and not risk a whole bunch of other things related to the infrastructure. And so Vera Rubin, NVLink 144, is the second half of next year. Rubin Ultra, second half of 27. It's NVLink 576, extreme scale up. Each rack is 600 kilowatts, 2.5 million parts, okay? And obviously a whole lot of GPUs. And everything is X factored more. So 14 times more flops, 15 exaflops. Instead of one exaflop, as I mentioned earlier, is now 15 exaflops. Let's talk about robots. I'm super excited to announce that GM has selected NVIDIA to partner with them to build their future self-driving car fleet. The time for autonomous vehicles has arrived, and we're looking forward to building with GM AI in all three areas. AI for manufacturing, so they can revolutionize the way they manufacture. AI for enterprise, so they can revolutionize the way they work, design cars and simulate cars, and then also AI for in the car.
NVIDIA is accelerating AI development for AVs with Omniverse and Cosmos. Cosmos prediction and reasoning capabilities support AI-first AV systems that are end-to-end trainable. From log data, Omniverse builds detailed 4D driving environments by fusing maps and images, and generates a digital twin of the real world, including segmentation, to guide Cosmos by classifying each pixel. Cosmos then scales the training data by generating accurate and diverse scenarios, closing the sim-to-real gap. Omniverse and Cosmos enable AVs to learn, adapt, and drive intelligently, advancing safer mobility.
Okay, so this is called DGX Station. DGX Spark and DGX Station are going to be available by all of the OEMs. HP, Dell, Lenovo, Asus. It's going to be manufactured for data scientists and researchers all over the world. This is the computer of the age of AI. This is what computers should look like. And this is what computers will run in the future. And we have a whole lineup for enterprise now, from little tiny one to workstation ones, the server ones to supercomputer ones, and these will be available by all of our partners. With the NVIDIA time. And what they do is just one thing. They host. We're also announcing today this incredible model that everybody can run. And so I showed you earlier R1, a reasoning model. I showed you versus Llama 3, a non-reasoning model. And obviously R1 is much smarter. But we can do it even better than that. And we can make it possible to be enterprise ready for any company. And it's now completely open source. It's part of our system we call NIMS. And you can download it, you can run it anywhere, you can run it on DGX Spark, you can run it on DGX Station, you can run it on any of the servers that the OEMs make. You can run it in the cloud, you can integrate it into any of your agentic AI frameworks. Last generation language model does a one-shot. So the one-shot, and so today we're announcing the NVIDIA Dynamo. NVIDIA Dynamo does all that. It is essentially the operating system of an AI factory. Whereas in the past, in the way that we ran data centers, our operating system would be something like VMware. And we would orchestrate, and we still do, you know, we're a big user, we orchestrate a whole bunch of different enterprise applications running on top of our enterprise IT. But in the future, the application is not enterprise IT, it's agents. And the operating system is not something like VMware, it's something like Dynamo. Hey, Blue. Let's go home. Good job.